Before we dive into today's video, let me ask you a quick question. Have you ever experienced something that went wrong during a cruise? If you have, you know how quickly things can spiral out of control when you're out on the open sea. But don't worry. Today we're talking about the 20 most dangerous cruise mistakes that you need to avoid at all costs. And trust me, learning about these now could save your vacation and maybe even your life. Stay tuned to find out the mistakes to steer clear of when you're on your next cruise. Mistakes to avoid. Before you even board the ship, starting your cruise journey on the wrong foot can make your whole experience a nightmare. Many cruisers make simple mistakes before even boarding that can lead to huge problems later on. Let's take a look at some of the most dangerous mistakes you need to avoid right from the start. Not double-checking your documents and paperwork. Cruises involve a lot of paperwork, and failing to double-check the details could lead to disaster. Whether it's your passport, cruise tickets, or vaccinations, make sure everything is in order long before you step foot on the ship. A missing document or incorrect information can result in delays, missed sailings, or worse, being sent home without boarding. Ignoring health and safety precautions. The best way to ensure a smooth sailing is to keep your health in check. Not taking necessary vaccinations or overlooking important health and safety information, like seasickness precautions, could ruin your entire cruise. Don't skip pre-cruise health checks. 3. Booking your cruise at the last minute. While last-minute deals may seem like a great deal, waiting too long to book your cruise could cost you more in the long run. Ships often sell out, and you may not get your preferred cabin or even your preferred itinerary. Additionally, late bookings mean fewer choices for dining, shore excursions, and even cabin upgrades. Not setting a budget. It's easy to get carried away with the excitement of a cruise, but not setting a clear budget can lead to overspending. Many cruisers overlook additional costs, such as shore excursions, specialty dining, spa treatments, and gratuities. Without a set budget, you'll be facing unexpected charges that could ruin your cruise experience. If you want to make sure your cruise starts off smoothly, it's crucial to get all these basics in check. But trust me, there's much more to avoid to ensure your cruise goes off without a hitch. Let's move on to the next set of mistakes. Things you definitely shouldn't do once you're on board. Mistakes to avoid. Once you're on board, once you've boarded the ship, you're officially in cruise territory. But there are still plenty of dangerous mistakes you can make that can derail your experience. Here's what to look out for once you set foot on the ship. Not familiarizing yourself with the ship's layout. One of the first things you should do once aboard is take a tour of the ship. Not knowing where essential spots like the lifeboat stations, dining rooms, and medical facilities are can cause major problems in an emergency. Plus, knowing the ship's layout helps you avoid getting lost or frustrated when looking for something specific. Overloading yourself with excursions. Many cruisers get overly ambitious when booking shore excursions. You might be tempted to fill every moment of your trip with an activity, but overloading yourself can lead to exhaustion. You may also miss out on the relaxing downtime you need to recharge and enjoy your vacation. Neglecting safety. Briefings. Ignoring or skipping safety briefings is a huge mistake that some passengers make, thinking it's not necessary or just boring. However, in the unlikely event of an emergency, those instructions could save your life. Pay attention to the safety drill and familiarize yourself with the emergency procedures. Skipping the first day muster drill. The muster drill is not optional, it's a safety requirement. Skipping it can not only cause problems if an emergency occurs, but can also lead to fines and penalties. Don't be that passenger who skips this critical step. Not securing your belongings on a cruise, you'll meet a lot of new people. Unfortunately, that also means potential theft. Always keep your valuables secured in the cabin safe, and don't leave important items unattended in public areas. It's better to be cautious than risk losing your personal belongings. Now that you know how to stay safe once you're on board, there's still more to consider during your daily activities. From dining to entertainment, avoiding these next mistakes will make your time on board even more enjoyable. Let's dive into the next part. Dining and drink mistakes to avoid. Dining on a cruise is a major part of the experience, but there are some common dining mistakes that could cause more harm than good. Let's break down what you should and shouldn't do when it comes to food and drink during your cruise. 10. Not monitoring what you eat and drink. With so much food and drink available at all times, it's easy to overeat and indulge. However, Overconsumption, especially of alcohol, can lead to dehydration, nausea, and even more serious issues. Stick to a balanced approach to enjoy your meals without overdoing it. Drinking too much alcohol. It's tempting to enjoy the all-you-can-drink offers or a few extra cocktails, but excessive alcohol intake can lead to dehydration, health problems, and dangerous behavior. Always drink responsibly and remember to stay hydrated with water. Not considering food allergies. If you have food allergies or dietary restrictions, make sure to communicate them to the staff immediately. Cruise ships are known for catering to various dietary needs, but you need to inform them ahead of time to avoid cross-contamination or accidental consumption of allergens. Overlooking the importance of hydration, cruise ships are often in warm climates, which means you need to stay hydrated, especially if you're out in the sun for extended periods. Don't wait until you're feeling thirsty. Keep a bottle of water with you and hydrate regularly throughout the day. Food and drinks can make or break your cruise experience. But now, let's talk about staying safe while enjoying the onboard activities. From the pool deck to the theater, here's what you need to avoid to ensure your vacation remains fun and injury-free. Pool, sun, and activities. Mistakes. Cruise ships are packed with fun activities, but it's important to be cautious, especially around the pool or when indulging in water sports. Let's take a look at some of the most dangerous activities that cruisers need to avoid. Not protecting your skin from the sun. Being in the sun all day can lead to severe sunburn or even heat stroke. Even if you're on a cruise, you need to protect your skin with sunscreen. Wear a hat and reapply sunscreen throughout the day. Don't underestimate the intensity of the sun out on the water. Overexerting yourself in water activities. Cruisers often enjoy activities like kayaking, jet skiing, or snorkeling. But overexerting yourself can lead to exhaustion or even injury. Listen to your body and take breaks if you need to. Make sure you understand the risks of any activity and don't push yourself beyond your limits. Ignoring pool safety. While pool activities can be a lot of fun, some passengers get too relaxed around the water. Don't dive into shallow areas and always supervise children in or near the pool. It's also important to follow all pool rules to avoid accidents. Safety in the sun and in the pool is key to making sure you don't ruin your cruise with an injury. But there's even more to consider when it comes to shore excursions, spa treatments, and relaxation time. Let's take a look at what you need to avoid while off the ship. Shore excursions, spa, and relaxation. Mistakes. Exploring new places and relaxing at a spa is a major highlight of any cruise. But there are some hidden dangers here too. Here's what you need to keep in mind to avoid costly or dangerous mistakes during your excursions and spa time. Booking shore excursions. Last minute shore excursion bookings can lead to disappointment. Availability often runs out quickly, especially for popular trips like private tours or special experiences. Booking early ensures you get the best options and often at a better price. Ignoring the local culture. Before you head on a shore excursion, make sure to learn about the local culture and customs. Ignoring cultural sensitivities could lead to uncomfortable situations or worse, legal trouble. Respect for local customs is essential for a positive experience. Not taking precautions with water sports. When participating in water sports or excursions, ensure you have the necessary safety equipment and training. Many people overlook the dangers involved in some of these activities, especially when it comes to scuba diving, zip lining, or other adventurous excursions. Overindulging in spa treatments. While spas are designed to pamper you, overindulging can lead to problems. Don't go for too many treatments in one day, and make sure your body can handle the intensity of any massage, skin treatment, or other procedures. It's important to stay within your comfort zone. Now you're equipped with the knowledge to avoid the worst mistakes during your cruise. So what's next? Book that cruise, enjoy your trip, and remember, the most dangerous mistake is not learning from others. Be smart, stay safe, and have the time of your life on your next adventure. That wraps up the 20 dangerous cruise mistakes you need to avoid at all costs. We hope this helps you navigate your next cruise smoothly, avoiding all the pitfalls that can ruin your vacation. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips and tricks on how to make your cruise and all your travels perfect. Cabin mistakes and room safety. Your cabin is your home away from home during your cruise, and making the wrong choices here can lead to a range of issues. Whether it's comfort, security, or safety, Let's break down the most dangerous mistakes to avoid while in your cabin. Choosing the wrong cabin location. A cabin without thinking about its location can lead to discomfort or even safety risks. For example, cabins near the elevators or engines can be noisy and make it hard to sleep. On the other hand, cabins in low areas are prone to motion sickness. Before booking your cabin, check the deck plans and consider factors like proximity to emergency exits, noise levels, and motion. Ignoring cabin safety features. Many cruisers overlook essential safety features in their cabins. Ensure that you know how to use the life jacket, how to secure your door, and how to identify emergency exits. In the unlikely event of an emergency, being familiar with your cabin safety features can save valuable time. Leaving your cabin door unlocked. One common mistake that can lead to theft or unwanted incidents is leaving your cabin door unlocked. Always make sure the door is securely closed and locked whenever you leave your cabin. If you have valuable items, store them in the safe provided by the cruise line. Don't assume that security is foolproof. Be proactive in securing your belongings. Not taking precautions against motion. Motion. Sickness is a common problem, and while it's not dangerous in itself, it can make your cruise miserable. Some passengers neglect to prepare for the effects of sea motion, which can result in nausea and dizziness. To avoid this, consider booking a cabin midship on a lower deck, where there's less movement. If you're prone to motion sickness, bring medication or patches and use them regularly. 5. Not reporting cabin maintenance issues. Early, if you notice any issues in your cabin, such as leaks, broken air conditioning, or faulty lights, report them as soon as possible. These issues can affect your comfort, but they can also lead to more serious problems like water damage, mold, or fire hazards. The sooner you report them, the quicker they can be resolved. Your cabin is meant to be your sanctuary, but if you're not careful, it could turn into a source of stress. By making the right decisions and staying vigilant, you'll ensure your space is as safe and comfortable as possible. But there's even more to consider when you leave the cabin and step out for some fun. Let's talk about the next round of mistakes to avoid on your cruise. Shore excursion mistakes. You need to avoid shore excursions are one of the best parts of cruising, giving you the opportunity to explore new destinations, experience local culture, and take part in exciting activities. However, there are several mistakes that can turn your excursion from a dream to a disaster. Let's break down the most dangerous mistakes to avoid when going on a shore excursion. Not researching excursions in advance. Many cruisers make the mistake of waiting until they're on board to book shore excursions. This can result in limited availability or worse, missing out on the best activities. It's important to research your options ahead of time to ensure you're booking the best experiences at the right prices. Don't leave it to chance. Be proactive and plan ahead. Not being aware of the excursion. Return. Time. Each shore excursion has a set return time to ensure you're back on the ship before it sets sail. One of the most dangerous mistakes you can make is underestimating how long the excursion will take, or how long it will take to get back to the ship. Always give yourself extra time to account for delays, especially in crowded or unfamiliar areas. If you're late, you risk missing the ship, and it's not something the crew can help with. 28. Ignoring local safety conditions. When traveling to different ports, you may encounter local areas that aren't as safe as others. Ignoring or underestimating potential risks, like high crime areas, political unrest, or natural disasters, can put you in dangerous situations. Always research the safety conditions of the destination and stay updated on any potential issues. In case of a situation you can't control, always listen to local authorities and the cruise staff's guidance. Booking private tours. Without vetting the providers. While private tours can provide a more personal experience, booking them without vetting the provider can be a huge risk. Not all providers are trustworthy, and some may not have proper certifications or insurance. Make sure you choose reputable operators with good reviews and clear safety measures. It's best to book excursions through the cruise line or trusted local providers recommended by the ship. Overexerting yourself. During an excursion, it's easy to get excited and push yourself too hard during a shore excursion, but overexertion can lead to exhaustion, dehydration, or injury. Whether it's hiking, ziplining, or snorkeling, always listen to your body and take breaks when needed. Know your limits and avoid booking too many physically demanding excursions on consecutive days. Remember, your cruise is about relaxation too. Shore excursions are a fantastic way to experience the world, but you need to be mindful of these dangers to ensure you stay safe and make the most out of each stop. Now let's talk about another crucial aspect of your cruise: avoiding the mistakes that can ruin your entertainment and downtime on board. Entertainment and onboard activity. Mistakes cruise ships offer a wide range of entertainment options, from theater shows to dance floors, live music, and more. However, there are several mistakes that passengers make when it comes to enjoying onboard activities, which can negatively affect your experience. Let's go over the common mistakes you need to avoid when it comes to cruise ship entertainment and activities. Skipping the ship's daily schedule each day. The ship provides a schedule of all available activities, shows, and events. Skipping this important part of your morning routine can cause you to miss out on the best entertainment or events happening that day. Review the daily schedule carefully so you can plan ahead and make the most of your time on board. You'll be surprised by how much there is to see and do when you're properly organized. Overbooking your day with activities. Cruise ships are packed with entertainment options, and it can be tempting to book every event or activity. But overbooking yourself can leave you feeling rushed and stressed. Whether it's an onboard cooking class, a comedy show, or a trivia contest, try to leave some downtime between activities to relax and recharge. Your vacation is meant to be enjoyable, not a marathon. 33. Ignoring the dress code for formal events. Many cruises offer formal dining nights or special events where a dress code is expected. Ignoring or disregarding this dress code can make you feel out of place or even cause you to miss out on important events. Check the schedule for formal nights and make sure you pack accordingly. It's always better to be slightly overdressed than underdressed for these occasions. Not taking advantage of onboard classes and workshops. Many cruise ships offer free or low-cost educational classes or workshops, such as cooking lessons, art classes, or even fitness seminars. Not taking advantage of these activities is a missed opportunity. These experiences can be a fun and enriching way to spend your time while learning something new. Don't let them pass you by. 35. Being unaware of the quiet zones or relaxation areas. If you're looking to escape the hustle and bustle of onboard entertainment, make sure you know where the quieter areas of the ship are. Whether it's a secluded pool area or a quiet lounge, there are spots designed for passengers who need a break from the excitement. Don't make the mistake of assuming the entire ship is always busy. Seek out these spaces when you need rest and relaxation. Entertainment and activities are a huge part of your cruise experience, but you'll only get the most out of them if you avoid these common mistakes. Now let's dive into one of the most important aspects of cruising: health and safety on board. Here are some things you definitely don't want to miss. Health and safety mistakes. To avoid your health and safety should always be a top priority while on a cruise. The ocean can be unpredictable, and when you're out at sea, it's important to be prepared for any situation. Here are the most dangerous health and safety mistakes you need to avoid while cruising. Ignoring seasickness. Prevention. Seasickness can strike at any time, even for seasoned cruisers, and it can completely ruin your vacation if you're not prepared. The most common mistake is not taking seasickness prevention seriously. Be sure to bring seasickness medication, wristbands, or patches before you feel the symptoms. If you start feeling unwell, take action immediately. Proactive measures can save you from a miserable day at sea. Not keeping track of your medications. Many cruisers forget to bring enough of their prescription medications or leave them in their checked luggage, making them difficult to access when needed. To avoid a potentially dangerous situation, always pack your medications in your carry-on bag. Make sure you have enough for the entire trip, and if you need refills, check if your cruise line offers assistance in obtaining medication during the voyage. Overindulging without rest. Cruises can be packed with exciting activities, but not getting enough rest can have serious consequences for your health. Overindulging in activities or staying up too late without allowing your body to recharge can lead to fatigue, dehydration, and a weakened immune system. Make sure to balance activities with sufficient rest periods to stay healthy throughout your cruise. 39. Not drinking enough water. When you're having fun, it's easy to forget to hydrate, especially when enjoying the warm weather or indulging in alcohol. Dehydration can lead to dizziness, fatigue, and even more serious health issues. Make sure to drink plenty of water throughout the day, especially if you're engaging in physical activities or spending time in the sun. Carry a water bottle with you to stay on top of hydration. 40. Ignoring the medical facility on board in case of an emergency. It's essential to know where the onboard medical facility is and how to access it. Some passengers make the mistake of ignoring the ship's medical resources, thinking they won't need them. However, accidents and health issues can arise unexpectedly, so familiarize yourself with the ship's medical procedures, especially if you have any pre-existing health conditions or if you're traveling with children or elderly passengers. Health and safety should never be overlooked during your cruise, and making sure you're prepared for any situation is key to enjoying your trip to the fullest. Now, to wrap things up, let's talk about the final, often overlooked mistakes that can cause the most trouble on your cruise.